Because obviously my mom is my mom, but she's also my manager. So
Right.
we have moments like when we're talking on the phone and we're talking about business and we're like maybe having a heated conversation about something. And then all of a sudden she's like, okay, I love you. How are you feeling today?
Kendall Jenner makes her debut on the 2024 Forbes 30 Under 30 list. She sits down with the magazine to discuss making the transition from model to mogul, mixing business with family, and why she doesn't plan on sharing the details of her private life anytime soon. The model's tequila brand 818 launched back in 2020, and Forbes estimates sales last year were around $25 million. However, Kendall says she doesn't feel any pressure from her famous family to succeed.
I don't think I felt pressure. I think I was
Okay.
really excited about it.
cool. Yeah.
I think, like we said earlier, like my mom, my grandma, my sisters, they all kind of were those entrepreneur, had that great spirit, and so I really just followed their lead. I think it was like kind of natural in a sense, and it felt just right.
And following their lead means blending business with family. Kendall shares that having a relationship with her momager, Kris Jenner, isn't always easy.
Because obviously my mom is my mom, but she's also my manager. So
Right.
we have moments like when we're talking on the phone and we're talking about business and we're like maybe having a heated conversation about something. And then all of a sudden she's like, okay, I love you. How are you feeling today? And I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah, you're my mom too. Like,
Right.
and then we'll go talk about something else, like a bad day or whatever, very mom stuff, mom-daughter related things. So there is that sometimes there can be confusing moments where I'll come over to my mom's house on a Sunday and she just wants to chill and I just want to chill, and then we end up getting in these debates about work stuff or whatever we end up talking about. So, and I'm like, but it's Sunday, we should just be mom and daughter right now. So we have our moments.
The reality star does say that one of the most important things in keeping a good relationship with her family is knowing when not to talk business at the dinner table.
But at the end of the day, I think we're really good at compartmentalizing. I think all of us are. We're all pretty pro, not to toot our horns, but we're pretty pro, and I think we get the separation between like work, fam time, and business time.
And one thing Kendall says she will always keep separate is her personal life from her public life.
I like to keep private stuff private, personal stuff private.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I've always kind of been that way. Even since I was a kid, like before anything, like I just always was kind of like, it's my business and nobody else's. So it's just always kind of been my motto. It's kind of the tricky part about wanting to keep a private life is I think it gives more room for people to create a narrative for you and think
Right.
that they can kind of put you in this place or in this box and be like, okay, she's this girl, because maybe they've seen one or two things that they think has convinced them of an entire lifestyle of mine. So that can get frustrating, I think, at times when you're like, it's not accurate whatsoever, but it's okay. So I think that's where I get a little conflicted in like, okay, I want to be as private as I possibly can for my own sanity and mental well-being. And it just makes me happy, I think, to keep things sacred and safe. So and then I'm like, okay, well then that also leaves a little bit more room for people to create their own narratives. But I think I've accepted that, and I know that the people around me, and the people that love me, and the people that I want to know those things about me, my quirky side, my silly side, my freaky, weird sides, like all those things, I think that all my special people around me know.